Hello everyone, this is Andrew from Spring Event Solutions, and here's another day in paradise. Today we are working on the diesel heater installation, actually gasoline heater installation for the 2020 RAM Promaster. We still having kind of cold days even in California when the heater is really helps. We stepped out from the traditional heater installation spot under the driver's seat and went a little bit deeper. I mean, it's still possible to install the heater under the passenger side, but on the Promaster, especially on the Promaster, you're gonna lose your storage space for your spare tire tool. So in this case you will have to hide it somewhere. I believe it's gonna making some noise while you're driving, and it's better just to keep it at the original spot under the passenger seat. This particular van, it's wood crafted, so it has a lot of wood inside, which makes installation complicated. However, so we were able to get everything done nice and clean. Let me show it to you. The thermostat has been installed at the kind of channel. So the guy who worked on the building of this van, they thought kind of forward, and they made an additional channel to pass the wires if needed. So, and it really helped in this situation. So the thermostat is installed over here, it's fully functioning, and the heater is installed on the actually bottom side on the floor near that channel to have an access to run the communication as the exhaust, intake and wiring. So here we have, that's basically the spot for the water heater, and we kept the drain hole over there, and the heater installed right here. We tried to make it as clean as possible, however the wiring will be still visible just because it's not actually the Sprinter van where you can hide all the wiring at the seat box. However, still as nice as possible in this particular situation. And we to save the spot, like the space actually for the grill, we decided to run the duct pipe back to the storage, like over here. It comes out, and then you can see the exhaust part. So this section gonna blow the hot air. As I mentioned before, the van is wood crafted. It means it has a lot of wood inside, and the floor is actually not the exclusion. So the floor is kind of thick, probably like a 2-inch of the wood on the floor. So we had to make the bigger cutout in the floor just because of the safety purposes, and run all these pipes like the exhaust and intake through that hole. So the hole is sealed, all the connections are basically, I mean, the cutout it's painted with a protection paint, so it should protect it from the rust. And we run the exhaust over here, and it goes all the way out. So the intake is kind of hidden somewhere in like under the van. That's the best spot actually for this pipe. In our opinion, it's most cleanest spot under the van. Over here it's a fuel evaporation canister, so, and it has the brackets. So we used one of the brackets to install the pump right on it, so it fits perfectly cool. It's enough, it provides enough room to pass all the communications like the electrical wire and the fuel line over here. So outside you can see only the sticking out exhaust pipe, and it just sticks out just a little bit. It's not really super visible. So for every day you're gonna use just a small exhaust pipe, thermostat, and the grill. Pretty much that's it.